Hey YouTube family, it's Gina, and y'all, I was walking the garden. I need to harvest. I knew I did, but I kept putting it off because I've been busy. But y'all, I think I got to get it done tonight. So it's actually, the sun is going down. I'm gonna try to get all of it done and before it gets too dark. Okay, so let me set y'all up, show y'all what we're gonna be harvesting. We're gonna start over here. Let me show y'all where we at. We're gonna start here with the potatoes. They have started to die back, and I'm actually seeing some popped up above the soil. And I was like, now they're just the little purple ones that are doing that. I don't really know what all I grew in this bed, so we just gonna see as we harvest and see what grew. But they not supposed to be ready yet, I don't think. I thought I wasn't harvesting until uh, probably 2 or 3 more weeks. No, at least two. Um, I don't know. They look like they ready. And I dug down, I pulled one out already, and I didn't dig in there and get the other ones, but one came up when I pulled the plant up. So we just gonna harvest. We're gonna start here, but we harvesting more than these potatoes today because I got a lot of stuff that's need my attention. Okay? Alright, so let me set y'all up. Alright, y'all, so put my gloves on and we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, I'm already sweating. And I ain't even done nothing but pull up one plant, so it ain't even because I've been working. It's because it's hot. All right. I got a couple of them on this one. And then a smaller one there. I got a box over here in the corner. Those are the ones that pulled up. So let's up. I have to fill them before I even start digging. I think that's actually attached to the other plant, so I'm not gonna pull it yet. So I think 3 of them. There's the other one. We're on that plant. All right. So I got one here, but it's coming off of this plant. I could tell because when I went to pull it, it didn't just pull away. So there's one, two. So these are purples, clearly. 3 of them came up on that plant. See if this, I think that's attached to another, Jesus, another plant. That's something I thought. Maybe not. Oh, no? Yeah, that's coming from another plant. They stretching. Oh. So I'm gonna have quite a few of them on there. So maybe these was all purple. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. 6, 7. Got a little one. I see a seed potato. That was my seed potato. It was just a piece. I cut them. Um, so these might, because the only ones I cut was my, is it Adirondack blue? So maybe these are those. I didn't think they would be so purple, but maybe they are. This is my first time growing those. But that plant had more. There's another one. Alright, that was that the only one attached to it? I think so. Sweet potato. Completely gone. So let's see what's in here. If there's any down in here. It's not. That one only had one, I guess. All right. This one had quite a few. Come on now. 1, 2. I am getting nice sized potatoes, so that's a plus. I'm not getting a whole bunch of littles. Drop them. Like I said, I saw another one. And then this one fell off of that plant. Oh, that's a seed. Like I said, I cut them, so it's just a piece of a potato. Yeah, these must be the blue. Because, like I said, those are the only ones I cut. The other ones, the regular other purple ones I had, they were the smaller ones. See, this one still has the seed attached. All right. There's our seed. All right, y'all. So that's what we got from this bed. So those are the blue as an Adirondack or something like that. That's what that is. All right. So now, yeah, I'm sweating. Now I just put my the plants I pulled up over here until I am done harvesting, then I will be dumping them. I did pull some of the little ones because if they what am I thinking of? Put on eyes, I will replant them. Yeah, I think I see a whole potato on this. Hold on, and it's a big one. Y'all look, whole potato. Anyway, y'all know I'm gonna be redoing my bed, my garden setup. So these beds won't be here next season. So I'm not planting that in these beds. So I'm hoping that nothing got left behind. Okay. So now we're gonna go over here to the collards, kale, cabbage. Actually, before we do that, come on, y'all. Hold on, let me. Y'all. Whew. Your girl's hot. We're gonna do some onions first. Because I have this bed of onions that are like dead. They just ready to be harvested. Okay? So we're gonna pull these up. So I have some eggplant coming up in here. These are the Rosa Bianca eggplant. I have 3 of them. Alright, y'all, they're not very big onions. So if y'all heard me talk about it, it's rained a lot in here. If you noticed, I didn't even really have to pull them. I just almost just touched them, like this one. Actually, look at that. That's no good. So, yeah. This rain, y'all. Those aren't bad. Still not big though. And I was pulling up weeds as I went. Alright, so now that's in this bed are just the eggplant. And I had a ground cherry plant in here that someone sent me. She ain't making it. Oh shoot, looks like I've got a garlic. That's a garlic, y'all. Little one, but it's a garlic nonetheless. So now we're gonna go. Got these buds. Gotta hurry up, it's getting dark. Now we're gonna get the onions from the other bed that's out here. I don't know if I'm getting all of them. Yeah, because I don't think all of them are ready, but some are. And we're just gonna keep it rolling, y'all. So listen. Alright, I'm just gonna take those. Some of them are decent size. And y'all know. Hold on. Y'all know I really just mostly, not only, but mostly dehydrate and make my onion powder. So now we're gonna get these collards and kale and maybe even cabbage. I have to see if the cabbages didn't get that big. But we're gonna see. We're gonna get in here and see what's happening. Let me move this box. It's getting heavy. That I can tell you. I really just needed this for the digging in the potato bed, because I don't be wanting to get the dirt all under my nails. So that's what that was. Those gloves was for. All right. All right. Really, it just looks like there's a bunch of weeds in here. Let me show y'all. I got y'all looking at me. So they're not really that. I don't feel like I'm rushed to harvest. There are weeds all throughout this one. But I don't think my cabbages are gonna get any bigger, y'all. I have to step in here. So they didn't get very big. But the upside is the bugs didn't really kill my leaves like that either. So, because we kept them out. So, see if I could pull it back so y'all can see. It's a tiny, tiny little cabbage head, but it is. It's probably gonna do what it's gonna do. So let me break that off. All right, there we go. Damage. Those are probably the what are them things, roly polies. But still, my cabbage head, no damage. So there's that. And it's a tiny one too. Okay. And we got one more. So yeah, I am doing a fall planting of cabbage. I'm not doing them in these beds because, again, like I said, these beds are getting shut down. So I got a little damage on these too at the end of the season. So my fall garden was at my garden plot last season anyway, and it's gonna be there again. So, and I'll be going through when I get ready to start my seeds what I'm growing. This is the smallest one. Yeah, good Lord. So I don't think I'm gonna bother the collards. I think they can go. I took some of the leaves that were yellow and stuff and just dropped them in the bottom of the bed. I'll have to get in here at some point though and weed. I got Brussels sprouts on this other side. So let's close this. We'll see if we can see better if I put you on the other side. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Get out of there. You right, mother sucker. Yeah, that was a stink bug. Let's go to the other side. Yes, I'm sweating. Stop judging me. It's hot. All right. Hopefully I ain't juggling y'all around too much. So on this side, I have one cabbage left. And then I have my kale and my Brussels sprouts. So I don't know if you can even see the Brussels because they're in the back. They haven't put anything on. So yeah, there's that. And then I have some basil up front here. This is basil. I have 2 plants. So my kale I can't harvest, but it'll be okay. I'll probably harvest this over the weekend and eat it up because I have found that I like the blue curly. I already like the scarlet, so now I like them all now. Well, only one I haven't tried is the red Russian, but I've tried the Laciado, the dinosaur kale, and I like it. So I'm pinching the tops off of these because they're trying to flower, but I need to harvest because you see how big the plants are. So anyway, let me grab this cabbage. Y'all, this one didn't do nothing. It didn't form a head. So, yeah, it started, but it didn't form a head. So, yeah, but there is weeds all in here. So, I'm going to see if I can grab those, get some of those out of here. Y'all, look at these. And they all deeply rooted. This is why I wish that this thing had openings on both sides, because it makes it hard for me to get the weeds that's all the way back in there without really stepping into the soil like that. So the upside is almost this back row is empty. I just have, you can't even see it, there's a Brussels smothered out in the corner. Over there, there's one plant, and then there's the two plants to the back that you can kind of see at the, above everything. So let me see if I can grab some more. I don't want y'all having to look at my behind. So let me turn y'all to this side. And y'all, yes, mint is still growing all along the ground over here. So there's that. Y'all see how they tried to lift up my whole dang on? It tried to lift. It was definitely smothering out that Brussels sprout. We'll see if it takes off now. Cause man, listen, them bad boys, look, all that. The nerve and the audacity. But anyway, that's what's happening in there. Trying to just get y'all a good view to there. Okay. I got the purple kale. I have one blue curly. Like I said, the 3 Brussels and the 2 basils. That's all that's in here. It's pretty empty right here. As I clear these beds, unless it's something that grows fairly fast, like green beans or some type of bean, nothing's getting planted back in these beds because I'm shutting them down. Okay? I am shutting them down. Take out off of here. I am shutting them down because they are falling apart. So let me show you. You see there, right there, on that side, it's falling all the way off. The bottom one down here ain't even on that side. On the ones that's over there, it don't have it on there either. So yeah, they're falling apart. So actually you can see it this way. Hold on, I'm gonna flip you. See that? It's not even connected. Yeah, so that's a better look at what's happening in there. And then there's my other side. I haven't done, there's the mint, y'all. She just having her way. This is her home. But there she is. Okay? Yeah. So you know what that means. I ain't gonna be able to get rid of her. That's what that means. So lights done started coming on. That lets you know it's getting dark. Y'all. But I haven't really done any garden tours because y'all know I'm a little OCD-ish and she looks a mess. So I am going to do like a before. So I'm going to do a pan of what this garden looks like when I shut it down. And then you'll get to see the reveal of what I end up doing when I get her set up for next season. I'm still working out the plan, so it ain't planned out. I'm still working on it. But when it happens, y'all gonna see. But we gonna make it way more functional. I'm gonna make sure I have plenty of walk space between beds and stuff so that I can get around in here good and I can get to the weeds when I need to. So yeah, guys, that is it for today. I thought I was gonna have more, so I said it was a big harvest. That's because I thought I was gonna do the collards and kale, but they don't really look like, they ain't pressing. I mean, they're young and tender like Nikki, like the OCD-ish chick, but by the time this weekend comes, they're not gonna be too big. So I will harvest them, and that gives me time to figure out what I'm gonna do, because doesn't look like it's gonna be a lot like I've had in my other harvest, so I won't really process them, like can them or anything. All right, guys, so I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.